Hello, the purpose of this video is to demonstrate Carlton County's mapping program as used by the Zoning and Environmental Services Department. Carlton County Zoning and Environmental Services is the zoning authority for all areas of Carlton County except for the cities. We also have zoning authority within 1,000 feet of a lake or 300 feet of a classified stream within the city of Cromwell, and then also in Thompson Township. Otherwise, Thompson Township also does their own zoning. Zoning permits are required for all structures, regardless of size, here in Carlton County. So if you head on over to Carlton County's website and scroll down, you'll see a button that says maps. You'll click on that, and up will pop a couple of selections. You can choose to look at the desktop parcel viewer, or if you're on your mobile device, you can click on the mobile parcel viewer. So we're going to click on the parcel viewer since I am on my desktop. Up will pop a warning saying that this is not a survey. We don't certify or warranty any of this information. It's informational only, and if you need to know where your property boundaries are specifically, please contact a licensed land surveyor. So you click I agree to the above terms and conditions, hit OK. Over on the upper left-hand side is a search tool. You can search by address or by your parcel identification number. We are going to put in an address for a property. This is down near Moose Lake, Minnesota. This is actually the state park office. And so I thought this would be a good example to demonstrate our mapping services. On the upper right-hand side, you can hover over a legend that gives you some information about, what the map tools are, and then also a layer list. So we're going to pop open this layer list, and they all are drop-down boxes, and we are going to just kind of run through some of the layers so you can figure out who your commissioner is. We are in District 5, which is Commissioner Gary Peterson. You can figure out what school district you're in. We're in the Moose Lake School District. Also on this parcel, you can click on zoning layers to determine what your zoning district is. This zoning district is an A2 zoning district, but it also has some of its land that's adjacent to the lake here, which is identified Echo Lake, which is a natural environment lake, and it also has a setback buffer denoted on here that you need to be 150 feet for all structures. This zoning district relates to the lot width, lot area, lot depth of your property, as well as gives you the setback information and the uses. And I will show you where to find that information on the county's website as well. You can also click on soils information. The soils will pop up in this gold color. If it says the word muck, or here's a muck up here, if it has the word wet, then chances are those soils are probably wetland soils, and there are wetlands there. We also have a layer for wetlands that I would say is not as accurate as the soil information, but we do have a layer for it. So wetlands are colored in here. The 2 means it's a type 2 wetland. The 6 is a type 6 wetland. There are 7 different types of wetlands. So if you're looking at a piece of property and you start seeing these colorful little blobs with numbers next to them, you can certainly give our office a call and we can give you more information about the type of wetland and what rules and regulations are associated with it. You can also pop up, let's pop these off again here. You can also pop up a contour interval. It's a 2-foot contour interval. We also have setbacks related to bluff. So if you start seeing these contour intervals really stacked in here, rising up away from a water body, chances are that's a bluff, and there's going to be an extra setback from the top of that bluff, and our office can help you figure out that information as well. We do have different imagery available. We have a 2015 and a 2019 photo that you can take a look at. We'll be adding on another photo here in 2021. Also is this kind of topographic relief map that you can pop on. It's called LiDAR. It's a map that, for simplicity's sake, they took little lasers and bounced it off the surface of Carlton County, and how quickly they respond back gives a three-dimensional relief of what the property looks like. And if you remember, when we were looking at the property, we noted that there was some wetland soils in this area. And then we also noted that there was some wetland also located in this area. And that you can see is very flat compared to this ridge where I noted that there was probably a bluff. You can see the topographic relief there. So very handy to pop all of those tools on to see what your property looks like. So as I promised before with our layers, our zoning layers, let's pop that back on and take off the LiDAR. So you found out, oh, this property is zoned A2, what does that mean? Or C2, or there's a municipality here, what does that mean? So if you head on over to the Zoning and Environmental Services Department, we have all of our planning and zoning information on our website. And if you head on over to zoning applications, we've got some additional information down at the bottom that says lot dimensional standards and building setbacks. So up will pop, there's that A2 zoning district and what all of the standards are for density, which is how many dwellings you could have on that piece of property, minimum lot area, minimum lot width, minimum lot depth. Also, we talked about that lake said NEL, natural environment lake. Those have a special lot width and lot area requirements, and that information is on this table as well. Also, here are the setback information for the A2 zoning district. Your principal structure, your dwelling would need to be 20 feet from a side yard line. All of that information is on there to help you plan for your property. And if you'll note it over here, this area over here is municipality, it's Moose Lake, and so therefore our office does not have zoning jurisdiction. So we also have on our county's website the city, school, and township contacts for all of the residents. So you could click on here and up would pop Moose Lake and who to contact if you wanted to do something within their municipality. I will also just kind of plug the rest of our website here. Again, as I stated, all of our zoning permit applications are on here. Also, we have information about septic systems. We do septic permitting countywide, and permits are required for a septic system. That information is on here, as well as, you know, trying to find somebody to put in a new septic system or inspect your existing septic system. They are licensed through the Minnesota Pollution Control Agency, and you can find licensing information there. We have shoreline information. This was on Echo Lake, which is a natural environment lake. Let's say you wanted to remove some vegetation. We have a fact sheet about removing vegetation, or you wanted to add in some fill or do some grading. We have a fact sheet of what's required there, where you wanted to put on a stairs leading down to the lake. We have a fact sheet there. Also, as we noted on that piece of property, there were some wetlands. So we've got a whole host of wetland information. Carlton County and the Wetland Conservation Act is a good place to start if you wanted to read about wetland permitting within the county. Also on our website, we do operate the transfer station, a household hazardous waste facility, and 10 recycling centers. So you can find information on our website about all of those services that we offer. All of our ordinances are also located on the website. So if you wanted to figure out what you can do in the A2 zoning district, this is the ordinance that you would want to take a look at. We do well on our analysis in our office as well. All of that information is located here. And the chain of custody form, you can either print it out here. We have it also at our offices. We have a program for aquatic invasive species. We are the ones who hire the inspectors that go out to boat landings in the summer. So we've got information about AIS on our website. We have a solar energy landing page. We were designated Soul Smart by the state of Minnesota for our solar renewable energy ordinance and some of the things we do here to promote solar energy. We have a little frequently asked questions. Where do you get a permit for a septic system? What about installing a well? Do we enforce the state building code? All of those frequently asked questions are on the website as well. We also do a little blog where we do different informational pieces about septic systems or the transfer station or can I recycle, blah, blah, blah. All of that information we try to put here into our blog. And last but not least, on our website is all of our contact information for the zoning office, or if you see that you have some wetlands on your property, all of the contacts are on each page, septic systems on each page. And feel free to give us a call. The website and the mapping system is really just a tool for you to, start making decisions on your property. But, ultimately you're going to want to give us a call, and that's what we're here for, is to answer any questions that you have and help make your dreams come true on your property. And so with that, I will say adieu. Thank you very much.